What I love about my job, obviously, firstly, is being outdoors, being in nature, and the things that nature provide me.
And I don't think I've had the same day one time.
You can't ask for a better environment to be in when you're outside 365 days a year.
It's always changing. There's always something new going on.
Being in an office wasn't going to make me happy.
I can work outside. I can, at the end of the day, see what I have done and accomplished.
People envy what you get to do every day because most people don't get to do that, don't get to be creative, don't get to be outside.
We feel like really within the horticulture industry, there's opportunities across the board, whether you're a high school graduate, junior college graduate, or college graduate.
I think the green industry has a lot to offer everyone because it's got a little bit of, you can do conservation, there's management, so you can be environmental as well as creative in this industry. And there's always something to learn. It's constantly changing, so we're all continuously learning.
There's a little bit of a place for everyone within the green industry. Whether you're straight out of high school, whether you're a college grad, whether you're interested in management or in the operations side of business, the horticultural side of it, there's a spot for everyone.
There are jobs galore available in the green industry right now. And it can be seasonal. We're digging trees right now, we're pruning trees right now, we're planting trees right now. There's, in the nursery industry, there's jobs going on year-round.
I love that every day is casual day. But I want to be out in the weather. I cannot imagine being behind a window looking at the weather go by every single day, or worse yet, not even having a window. I think there are probably jobs available in almost all aspects of the green industry. We often get, so we're a greenhouse grower and we deal with a lot of landscape contractor and garden center customers, and they're always asking us if we know of anybody that's looking for work.
There's opportunities out in the field working, in the office, and then my favorite is a little bit of both, where you get to be creative and no day is like the other. You get to mix up your days in the office versus outside and enjoy a little balance of both.
I'm Philip Hunter. I'm a co-owner of Hunter Trees, LLC, near Birmingham, Alabama. My brother and I have a 225-acre field-grown tree nursery. I've been working as a tree farmer for 15 years. I was a landscape contractor for 12 years before that. It's a new challenge every day. It's exciting. You're going to work with new people. You're going to work on new projects. Even if you're working in a nursery, there's something new happening all the time. I think an opportunity in the green industry is a great career path for any high school student or college student. Summer work, year-round work, there's always something interesting going on. A career path in the green industry in the nursery business would probably be starting on the front end with learning the ropes of the business. That might be out in the field doing digging, pruning, working on spraying, managing irrigation. Eventually, I would think you would move up to more of a supervisory or a foreman type role where you might have people working for you. Initially, you're going to work with people side by side. You may be managing those people later on. Long-term, moving into a supervisory role, and ideally, if you're cut out for it, ownership, owning a business, owning a contracting business or a nursery business. That was my goal, and that's what I've done, and I've been successful with it.
Jeff Ullman, Director of Maintenance, Grand National Golf Course on the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail. I'll manage 70 people in the summertime on 300 acres of 3 golf courses here, 2 championship golf courses, and 18-hole par 3 course. I started in the business when I was a teenager, just working summer jobs in high school, and found that I got good benefits playing golf and got me interested in being outdoors. Just loved being in that environment, and didn't really realize what kind of career opportunities were there until I started working on the crew full-time out of high school. In the golf industry, we have a need for irrigation people that understands the installation from the ground up to just the maintenance and software and computers and programming. We have mechanics in this industry that are well versed in not just automotive or diesel engines, but just setting up the real mowers. Every day a mower goes out, they're fine-tuned to precision heights of cut every day, and that's all hands-on training again, no education needed. It's a learn as you go kind of thing. There is tremendous opportunities across the board, and there's so many different types of jobs you can do. So if you want to get out of golf, you can get into landscaping. If you want to get into landscaping, you can get into sports field. There's always different things you can do. So anytime you give yourself many options and get involved and create that experience at a young age, you're going to have more options of job security down the road and find what you're good at.
Daniel Ruggiero, I'm the head groundskeeper for the Birmingham Barons, in charge of all things related to the athletic field itself and game and non-game day events, as well as responsibilities throughout the ballpark and the grounds and general landscaping areas. You know, one of the enjoyable things that I appreciate about this industry and my job specifically is the freedom to work outside daily. When I was finishing up my high school education, played sports growing up, and really wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do moving forward with my professional career and you know, long work life ahead of me, I guess, for lack of a better term. So I didn't know much about it. I saw guys on a baseball grounds crew struggle with the tarp every now and again on TV and thought, you know, not too much for staying inside an office daily. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I enjoy sports, and it was an opportunity for me to stay around sports, but also see if it was a career path that will work for me long term. My first ever internship was with the Birmingham Barons, head groundskeeper for the Mobile Bay Bears, and I've did some internships in MLB as well, with Houston and LA being part of those. I've essentially come full circle with the project that we undertook here in Birmingham a few years ago, but it's been a career that's allowed me to it's allowed me some perspective on a lot of different levels throughout the sports industry and the green industry, and allowed me to travel some as well. You know, you're going to bring a high school diploma to any job interview, or you're going to bring a college degree to any job interview. What separates you from the other college graduates that I see? Attention to detail, you know, organizational skills, but really the attention to detail and going in there with a plan, going in there like you've thought about what you want to achieve, the tone that you want to set, and the impression that you want to make. Those are big characteristics for me personally, is having someone come in that looks like they want the job, looks like they've done the work to earn the opportunity, and once you get the opportunity, what do you do with it? I enjoy walking through the gate every day not knowing exactly what's going to be on my plate that day. There's a challenge, and the unknown factor I think keeps you fresh, keeps the batteries charged, to steal a cliche there. And that's what I've always enjoyed about the industry, is it's not monotonous. You meet a lot of interesting people, and you develop a lot of friendships that last a lifetime, and a lot of memories that come along with it.